Good afternoon. It is Sunday, I don't know. February something. So anybody that hasn't been following whatever my debacle with the battery bank for the house, I took the 8 old batteries out. 4 of them are in the back of the truck, and I'm going to bring those over to my neighbor, and he's going to put them on his charger and just see if he can do anything with them. 4 of them I kept. I had these 2 batteries, and these are actually from my camper. I just brought them home so they're not just sitting there doing nothing. At least I can get a trickle charge all winter long. But I'll bring them back up soon. But yeah, I took 4 of the Group 31s out of the basement. They're getting older. They got like 6 years on them, or more. Jeez, yeah, definitely more. But there is a 100 watt polycrystalline panel on top of the shed, and just a basic, cheapo charge controller. Right now, they're pretty low. There's really no sun coming in, and they were sitting in the basement dead for a while, not hooked up to anything. But with no load on them, the only thing plugged in is the sound system for out here. It's just a cheapo car stereo, and it's off, so the only thing it's doing is lighting up the faceplate. Whatever, that's nothing. So they'll get a slow trickle charge, and I'm just gonna run. Actually, I should unplug this. This is the power to the shed. Now there'll be no draw off them whatsoever, and see if just the solar panel, and the sun every day slowly putting some power into it and nothing coming out of it. See if that'll slowly bring them back. Maybe I can get some use out of them. But you can see how I got them wired. This would be just all parallel, basically, just in 2 different tiers, 2-tier parallel. We got piggybacks, and then negative on one corner, positive on the other corner. Then power gets evenly distributed to the 2 batteries, each tier of batteries, each pair. That all meets up at a bus bar. The charging source and the inverter also meet up in the same place. So power coming and going from all 4 batteries is evenly distributed, all equal length wires. It kind of looks like a lot right there. These are the wires from downstairs, and they're longer than what I need in here, but I'm not going to chop them because I might still use them downstairs. But anyways, we'll leave this sit for probably, at least a week, couple weeks before I fire up the inverter, and see how fast they sag. Just these 2 didn't really like running an air compressor. They ran my chops on, other stuff just fine. They'd run my little tiny welder just fine, but I didn't have a lot of life in them. So maybe if I can start to bring these back, I'll get a little bit more time in the shop to play around. We'll see. Charging them off the turbine was so, the power is so inconsistent. Right now the turbine's doing nothing. Like, it's spinning, but it's not doing nothing. So it wasn't getting a consistent all-day feed. I think if these things have any chance at all, they're going to do better out here. And then if and when they do finally start to hold a charge and fill up, I'm gonna load them down real heavy to see if I can get that fluid warmed up and moving, you know, I'll plug in the welder, plug in compressor, and, you know, max out this inverter and drain them in a quick hurry, and then, you know, let the sun slowly build them back up, and maybe that'll start to bring them back. I don't know, we'll see. I'm researching DC welders. Maybe that might do something. We'll see. But for now, I don't know, it looks cool anyways. It's all wired up absolutely optimal as possible. I went overkill on all the gauge and all the connections, so I don't know if it's if it has any chance of working at all. It should work really good, you know, if they start to hold the charge. But we'll see. All right, have a good week. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.